Eastern State Penitentiary stands as a chilling monument to a bygone era of incarceration. Once a revolutionary prison, it now looms as one of America's most haunted sites. Join us as we delve into the dark history and lingering spirits of this infamous institution. In 1829, Eastern State Penitentiary opened its doors in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Designed by architect John Haviland, it introduced the Pennsylvania system of solitary confinement, aiming to reform inmates through isolation and reflection. Its radial design, resembling a wheel with spokes, allowed for centralized surveillance, a model that influenced over 300 prisons worldwide. The prison's imposing Gothic architecture was intended to inspire penitence among inmates. Each cell featured a skylight, referred to as the Eye of God, symbolizing divine watchfulness. However, the reality within these walls was far from divine. Inmates at Eastern State experienced extreme isolation. They ate, slept, and worked alone in their cells. Guards wore soft shoes to muffle their footsteps, and inmates donned hoods when outside their cells to prevent interaction. Punishments for rule violations were severe. The iron gag involved chaining an inmate's tongue to their wrists, leading to fatal injuries. The mat chair restrained prisoners for days, causing muscle atrophy. The water bath entailed dousing inmates in cold water and hanging them on walls during winter nights, sometimes resulting in death. These harsh conditions led to mental breakdowns and suicides, embedding a legacy of suffering within the prison's walls. Eastern State housed some of America's most infamous criminals. Al Capone served time here in 1929 for carrying a concealed weapon. Unlike other inmates, Capone's cell was furnished with fine rugs, paintings, and a radio. Despite these comforts, Capone reportedly suffered from nightmares and claimed to be haunted by the ghost of James Clark, a victim of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Another notable inmate was bank robber Willie Sutton, who, along with others, attempted a daring escape through a tunnel in 1945. Though the escape was short-lived, it added to the prison's storied history. By the mid-20th century, the solitary confinement model was deemed inhumane, and Eastern State transitioned to a congregate system. Overcrowding and deteriorating conditions led to its closure in 1971. The prison sat abandoned for years, its decaying structure becoming a canvas for urban explorers and graffiti artists. In 1994, Eastern State reopened as a historic site and museum, offering tours that highlight its architectural significance and haunting past. Eastern State's reputation as a haunted location is well-earned. Visitors and staff have reported numerous paranormal experiences. Cell Block 12 echoes with disembodied laughter and whispers. Cell Block 4, known for shadowy figures and ghostly faces appearing on walls. Death Row, visitors report sudden drops in temperature and feelings of dread. One of the most chilling accounts involves a locksmith named Gary Johnson, who, while restoring a cell in the 1990s, claimed to be overcome by a force that rendered him immobile. He reported seeing faces on the walls and feeling a negative energy engulf him. Amy's Crypt. These stories have attracted paranormal investigators and television crews, including shows like Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures, further cementing Eastern State's haunted reputation. Wikipedia. Among the many ghost stories is that of the Soap Lady, an apparition seen in the women's cell block. She is described as a woman in white, sitting silently in a cell, vanishing when approached. Visitors have also reported hearing weeping, giggling, and footsteps when no one else is present. Some have felt unseen hands touch them or experienced sudden, inexplicable chills. These encounters contribute to the prison's eerie atmosphere and allure for those seeking a brush with the supernatural. Today, Eastern State Penitentiary serves as a museum and historic site, educating visitors about the history of incarceration and the prison's unique architecture. It also hosts Terror Behind the Walls, a popular Halloween event that transforms the prison into a haunted attraction. Despite its modern role, the prison's haunted legacy persists. Whether you're a history buff, architecture enthusiast, or a paranormal seeker, Eastern State offers a compelling glimpse into a dark chapter of American history. Eastern State Penitentiary stands as a testament to the complexities of justice, punishment, and the human spirit. Its walls may no longer confine the living, but they continue to echo with the whispers of the past. Clapperboard if you found this story fascinating. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real horror and true paranormal investigations. Candle comment below. Would you spend a night in Eastern State Penitentiary?